Good afternoon, and thank you so much again to MTSU, Dean Heems, Dr. Eric, and especially the staff here who served us this wonderful meal. Thank you so much to everybody here, and all who are helping. We have this wonderful conversation with three mayors of the Nashville area region of Middle Tennessee. I'll be doing an introduction of them, and then we're going to be doing some Q&As. These are going to be thematic conversations because we hope to record some of them for posterity, in recordings that people can hear on these various themes related to growth and housing and other issues that these mayors are experts in. So I'm going to start with Mayor Ken Moore. Ken Moore is the 31st mayor and second physician to head the city of Franklin. He practiced orthopedic surgery for more than 28 years and gained recognition as a leader on a state and national level. In May 2012, he was elected to serve as the chair of the Middle Tennessee Mayor's Caucus, which covers a 10-county area with a population of 1.67 million people, comprising 27% of Tennessee's population. He has been recognized with the Leadership in Regional Thinking and Action Award as the 2018 Tennessee Mayor of the Year and twice as the Hank Thompson Award for Leadership and Integrity recipient. He currently serves on the Pollution Control Board and the Opioid Abatement Council for the state of Tennessee and is the medical director for the Shalom Foundation, which provides free surgery to poor Guatemalan children. Mayor Moore is a graduate of Tennessee Technological University and the University of Tennessee College of Medicine. He received his orthopedic training at the Campbell Clinic in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's welcome Mayor Moore. Next to him is Mayor Joe Pitts. Clarksville native Joe Pitts graduated from Clarksville Montgomery County School System Northwest High School in 1976 and from Austin Peay State University in 1980. He has also completed postgraduate work at the Institute for Organizational Management at the University of Georgia and the Emerging Political Leaders Program at the University of Virginia. Mayor Pitts and his wife Cynthia, an ordained minister, have 5 children and are grandparents of 13. He believes that life's calling is to be of service to others. Prior to his 2019 election as mayor, Mayor Pitts served 6 two-year terms representing the people of District 67 in the Tennessee House of Representatives. While in the House, he served on the House Education, Instruction, and Programs Committee and Subcommittee, the 3 Branches Institute for the Department of Children's Services, and was a member of the Tennessee General Assembly's Veterans Caucus. Mayor Moore was also vice president of the Planters Bank in Clarksville for more than 13 years. Let's welcome Mayor Pitts. Last but not least, Mayor Paige Brown. Mayor Paige Brown is currently serving her 3rd term as mayor of Gallatin, Tennessee, which was named the nicest place in America in 2017 by Reader's Digest. She previously served as executive director of the Gallatin Area Chamber of Commerce. A graduate of Florida State University, she worked as a news reporter and anchor in Florida. After returning to Tennessee, she worked for several shows on the Nashville Network and as executive producer for News Channel 5. Mayor Brown serves on numerous nonprofit and public sector boards and committees, including the Tennessee Municipal League, Regional Transit Authority, Executive Committee of the Middle Tennessee Mayor's Caucus, Nashville Area Transportation Policy Board, Tennessee Local Development Authority, and the Board of Governors for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. She was recognized as the Tommy Goodwin Mayor of the Year Award in 2021. Let's welcome Mayor Brown. So I wanted to ask a series of questions. We'll get to as many as we can, and we'll just go down the line from Mayor Brown over to Mayor Moore. But the first big question is, does growth pay for itself?
Depends on the kind of growth. I mean, I think one of the things that I hear most often in our community is that growth doesn't pay for itself. And they're talking residential growth, homes, because everybody's feeling so overwhelmed by the number of homes being built in our area. But residences don't develop in a vacuum. I mean, other things spin up as a result of it. And so what you want, and what I feel like we've done a good job, or not, predates me certainly, but in Gallatin, I feel like we've done a really good job of having a balance of revenue streams. We, of course, have our property tax, but we have quite a few commercial businesses. We have manufacturing and industry, and manufacturing and industry means so much to us, not just for the jobs that they create, but also because the revenue stream that they bring in, because they're very expensive manufacturing and industry facilities with great components within that they also pay taxes on. And then the sales tax, because when I first came into office not so many years ago, we did not have a population to support a lot of retail and restaurant investment in our community. So our property tax exceeded our sales tax substantially. We've now transitioned to that point where our sales tax substantially exceeds our property tax. So Yeah, I think houses by themselves, no, that's a challenge because you pay for the schools, you pay for the roads, you pay for the maintenance of all the infrastructure. But when you have the other things that support it, that's how you're hoping to make the revenue work and not depend on your taxpayers.
Thank you, Mayor Pitts. What are your thoughts about that? Does growth pay for itself?
The simple answer is no. Next question. You know, it's no, growth does not pay for itself for all the reasons that Mayor Brown illuminated here in the answer. So, you know, we struggle as most Middle Tennessee communities do with growth and the challenges that come with that. I'm always reminded of a story that one of our nonprofit organizations mentioned when we annexed at the request of the property owner about 20 acres, and they were bragging about we were going to get an additional $100,000 of revenue, property tax revenue from that annexation. And I said, well, that's one police officer, because by the time you hire them, pay them benefits, and outfit them, that's one police officer. Then you've got to provide fire service, and you have to provide all those services that go along with it. So, yeah, no, growth doesn't pay for itself, but it does bring opportunity.
Mayor Moore?
And I like the way you said that, Mayor Pitts, that eventually, and I like the way you categorized $100,000 maybe pays for one policeman. Doesn't pay for the car, though. But I think the answer to that is that no, it probably really doesn't pay for itself. Those are all my notes that, yeah, you go ahead and hold those. Even in Franklin, where we have a number of impact fees, that still doesn't pay for everything. We ask the developers to pay for the infrastructure that's required for their development, but there's so many other impacts that they make on our community that we're unable to pass along to them. So eventually maybe we catch up, but it's a long time.